Today, we're going to compare the image stabilization of the Sony a6400 with a 10-18 lens versus the Sony RX100 Mach 7. Let's go! What's up everybody, Phil with Photo Gear Fun here today. We're going to take a look at the image stabilization of two popular cameras that might be used for vlogging and just overall video shooting. We've got the Sony a6400 with a 10-18 Sony lens on there, it's an f4 lens, versus the Sony RX100 Mach 7, which has a 24-200 equivalent lens. And we're just going to look at some vlogging, we're going to look at some regular video. We're going to check the different stabilization modes, and we're going to see what we can get. Let's get into it. This is 1080p with no stabilization on either. Taking a little bit of care to walk, but you'll probably see some bumps. And I'm on a trail here, it's not even pavement, so I think this is a good test for the stabilization. On pavement you probably see better results, but I figured I'd test this so that we get kind of maybe the worst case scenario. So again, this is 1080p. We're at f6.3 on both cameras. Everything else is pretty much set the same. Should have roughly the same field of view. 1080p, no stabilization. Next we're going to turn steady shot on the a6400 and turn on standard steady shot on the RX100. Okay, that's standard steady shot now, 1080p. Standard steady shot on both cameras. I've just got them on a tripod, and I'm holding them at arm's length, kind of in the middle of the tripod. Again, trying to take a little bit of care to walk, but you should see a difference now with the stabilization on in 1080p. Standard stabilization on the RX100. There are three modes in the RX100, Standard, Active, and Intelligent Active. Next, we're going to turn on Active Steady Shot on the RX100, and then Intelligent Active, and steady shot is on the 6400, and that's the only mode we have steady shot on. There's no in-body stabilization. Okay, this is Intelligent Active, 1080p on the RX100. Again, there's no equivalent on the a6400. And this gives you an idea on the best stabilization that the RX100 offers. This is it, 1080p Intelligent Active Steady Shot. This is as good as it's going to get. There is no Intelligent Active in 4K because it crops a little bit in Intelligent Active. So this is, again, the best stabilization you're going to be able to get out of the RX100. I'm taking a little bit of care to walk carefully. I'm on the bumpy trail. So again, I think this is a pretty good test for the stabilization. Up next, we're going to go into the 4K modes on both cameras. Okay, this is 4K 24p on the a6400. We've got no stabilization whatsoever. Again, holding it on a tripod, walking on a trail, it's fairly bumpy. Just trying to make it fairly smooth. This is the Sony, as I said, 10 to 18. We're at 16 millimeters, which would give you about the same field of view as the RX100 24mm equivalent. So again, 24p, 4K, no image stabilization turned on. Next up, we're going to look at the RX100 and see how that does with no stabilization. This is the RX100 4K 24p, same settings as the a6400, f6.3, no stabilization on. Face tracking is on both cameras. They have the same or very similar autofocusing systems. So again, RX100, no stabilization, 4K 24p. I'm taking a little bit of care to walk. Again, I've got it on a tripod. So up next, we're going to go into Steady Shot on the a6400, and then Standard Steady Shot on the RX100, and then we'll try Active Steady Shot on the RX100. Man, these mosquitoes, they're getting me. Probably saw a little bit of shake in there because I'm smacking a mosquito on my hand. Sorry about that. This is the RX100 Active Steady Shot, the best stabilization you can get in 4K on the RX100. Taking a little bit of care to walk, but again, it's a bumpy trail. So if you're on pavement and you walk a little more carefully, you're going to get better stabilization than all of these shots. But I just wanted to, again, show you kind of what might be your worst case scenario. So this is, again, the RX100 Active Steady Shot, 4K 24p. Well, there you have it. Those are your videos comparing the Sony a6400 image stabilization with a 10 to 18 Sony lens versus the Sony RX100 Mach 7 with its only lens. It's a point-and-shoot camera, so it's got a built-in lens. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, click on that bell icon. That will allow you to be notified whenever we go live or we upload a new video. Get out there and have your photo gear fun. Hope this video helped. I will talk at you again in the next one.